10 seasons into this year's non-league to Legends and we still haven't won anything. Fingers crossed that all changes over the course of the next 2 episodes. First up, we have the FA Cup final. Hello and welcome to Club 6 Part 8 of Non-League to Legend. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, we have the FA Cup final against Manchester United at Wembley. It's the first of 2 cup finals on neutral venues against Manchester United in the next 4 days. The Europa League final will be in tomorrow's episode. So Manchester United up first. I am a little bit terrified because if we have a little bit of a look at Manchester United, they've been doing all right over the 10 years of Non-League to Legends so far. They've won the league 9 out of 10 times. Jose Mourinho is still their manager, but if we have a look at their trophy cabinet, since Non-League to Legend this year started, there's 1 Champions League win, 3 Champions League runners-ups, the 9 Premier League titles, and they were runner-up in the year they didn't win it. They've won the FIFA World Club Cup, yay for them. They've had 2 Europa League wins, 3 UEFA Super Cup wins, 1, 2, 3 FA Cup wins. I mean, they've even been winning the Carabao Cup because, I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 times they've won that. They just win everything. They literally win everything all the time. This season, they've already won the Carabao Cup and the league, and they want to do a quadruple. I mean, it's going to be terrifying. If we can survive one of these 2 games, I'll take that as a massive achievement. I did say at the start of the episode as well that it's been 10 years now and I haven't won anything yet. If we go to look at not my job history. Oh, actually, there you go. What did we win at Bath? Did we win a competition at Bath? Hold on. Did we win something? Bath. We won what? What did we win? The National League. That doesn't count as winning something, surely. I guess because we finished first, that counts as winning something. I don't count winning the National League South as winning something. It's just a promotion. So that's my career history so far. I mean, it's quite an impressive resume, I think. But the thing I was actually looking for was my milestones, which do confirm on my little biography, which, by the way, pace is a key feature of Chapman's Arsenal squad. I build a team in my own image, with the ability to break forward at speed, a key to his tactical approach. See? Proof in-game that I have a tactical approach. But yeah, the only things I've won are Vanarama National League South Manager of the Season and English Premier League Manager of the Year. I mean, that's a bit weird. 8 years apart, or 7 years apart, whatever it is. Has anyone ever won those 2 that close together before? But we do have that. I mean, we need a trophy. We need to beat Man United today, and this is the team we're going to put out there to do it. Pingu is fit-ish. He's passed a fitness test to play 45 minutes of the game. I've decided to start Hutchings, show a little bit of faith with Hutchings, and bring Pingu on in the second half if we need him, and then hopefully get a little bit more fitness into Pingu for the Europa League final. If he can maybe play an hour in the Europa League final, then we'll start him in that one and bring Hutchings on towards the end. That's the plan at the moment. So we're going with Butland in goal, a back four of Tabarez, Felipe, Alex and Suma, with Rabiot and David in midfield, and then Salcedo, Merson and DVD in behind Hutchings. I think that is the strongest possible team we've got, probably with the exception of Pingu, but I don't feel right starting him for 45 minutes knowing we have to take him off at half time. Kasper Dolberg isn't going to be fit for this game, and we're going into it with a counter and flexible mentality because I am a little bit afraid. We're not adding any team instructions. We'll fiddle with this stuff as we go if we feel we need to, but I've kind of fallen into a system of if we're playing against a team we should beat, we'll do control, fluid, and we'll stick on roam from positions and be more expressive. If we're trying to not lose, we drop down to standard or counter, go back to flexible, take all instructions off, and kind of play it by ear from there. So let's get into the game. Let's see what horrible looking team Man United have got to throw against us. I'm just a little bit afraid. We're both lining up with a 4-2-3-1. Come on then, lads. Let's go win the FA Cup. I do look forward to this one. Yes, I like the chairman. He's swell. Pingu isn't ready yet. That's why he's sat on the bench. Don't know who Michael Spearing is. Let's get into a football match. Why are we wearing our away kit? I'm sat here in a red tie and we're playing in blue and they're playing in red. I look like I'm supporting the wrong team. Surely surely it's all selected on alphabetical order. Salcedo's picked up a knock early on. A bruised knee. I mean, we've got Reece Nelson sat there on the bench, who is just a straight swap for Salcedo if need be. So, bruised knee, should be able to play through it. We'll see how he is at half-time. I mean, if we have to play Reece Nelson in the Europa League final, I can live with that. My assistant manager telling me I should probably be more direct. I don't really want to turn that on just yet. Now we're going to turn on Be More Direct, because we're also going to turn on Standard, and we're going to be more direct. Just want to get the ball forward a little bit. We are not as good as Manchester United. If you remember from the last episode as well, I did say I'm quite happy to lose the FA Cup final as long as they let us win the Europa League. I'm more concerned about a route into the Champions League than I am with picking up a trophy. So hopefully the game heard me say that, and if we do lose today, it's just setting up that very important win for tomorrow rather than giving Man United a psychological advantage. I mean, why do they care about the Europa League anyway? They should be embarrassed to be in it. They've won the Premier League 9 years out of 10. They've won the Champions League recently. They win everything. They should be embarrassed to be in the Europa League final and just let us win on that basis. We haven't had a shot yet. Goodness gracious me. Tried to retain... Well, we can't retain possession and play direct passing, surely. Make your mind up, assistant manager. We're leaving that one off. We just want to get the ball forward. Oh, we are just all at sea. This is disastrous so far. We can't even get hold of the ball. We are being totally outplayed by a much better team. They're 2-0 up before we've had a shot. 25 minutes in. We need to fix some things. So, we're gonna do what I do against teams that we normally forget this nonsense. We're going to add this on, and we're just going to say, right, we can't defend against them. It's impossible to do. I don't want to see a stupid replay. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack them and see if that works. Salcedo, I'm taking him off. We're going to bring on Reece Nelson now. Again, get another homegrown lad on there who hopefully will want it. He's been out injured all season. He's going to want to go out there and put on a bit of a show. So hopefully he'll come on and be a game changer. Salcedo's an ex-Man United player as well, so he's perhaps been sent here on a mission to destroy us. Hutchings has not had a good first half at all, and I think I'm going to make that change at half-time and bring Pingu on. It's a big risk because Pingu was out with a damaged spine. It wasn't like he stubbed his toe, but we've got to get back into this game, and Pingu is a world-class striker. Hutchings, he's not by any definition. We're going to go attacking and fluid, and we're just going to see what happens in this second half. We're going to throw everything at it, and fingers crossed we find a way through. I'm a little nervous about breaking Nelson and Pingu before the Europa League final because it is the more important of the two. But at the same time, we've got to show Man United that we're at least a little bit competitive. We can't just roll over and let them absolutely batter us and then expect to be able to get a result out of them in a couple of days' time. Here is Nelson, squares it to Merson, and that is a save and a half. Merson, I'm pretty sure that crossed the line there. Where's this telly nonsense that apparently they have in the real... I wouldn't know, I've not seen it. I don't watch football, you all know me. But I hear they have fancy tellies now. Where's the fancy telly? I want proof that what didn't go over the line because he hit it so hard. I don't understand how the keeper saves that. We do seem a little bit more up for it in this second half. We're getting a few tackles in. We are, there you go, winning the ball again, getting the ball forward. At least we're trying now. We just seemed a little bit, I don't know, nervous early on. Perhaps because some idiot sent us out there to try and stop United scoring. We just got a little bit worried about it. Whereas now we do seem to be going for it. It looks like a fairly even game stats-wise. We've just been ruined by United scoring 2 early goals before we realised it was the FA Cup final and we should probably try. Right. Oh, we've had a little bit of poor luck there. Clearance clatters into the back of one of our other players and bounces into the path of Lukaku. And he does score. 3-0 now. And that's it. Man United have won the FA Cup. And worryingly for tomorrow, we haven't even looked competitive. My only hope now is that this leaves Man United feeling overconfident and leaves us feeling like we've got something to prove, because this has been a disaster. Right. Rabiot to Alex. Come on, let's at least show we can score a goal against him. Or is it better for us to just be completely useless? And we're lulling him into a false sense of security. Nelson is in. There you go. My half-time substitutions combine. Pingu plays it across to Nelson. And, I mean, we're not back in the game. It's going to be incredibly unlikely that we find a route back into the game now. But it is nice to see two players who've had long-term injuries earlier in the season combine to grab a goal for us at Wembley. And I don't know, have we got two more goals? This one more isn't going to do us any good at all. Let's show a little bit of life. Come on, Merson's not played very well at all. Leshy can come on and play in that position. So we'll stick Leshy up there. I mean, it's not his preferred role, but let's get him up there and see what he can muster up. Clear-cut chances-wise, we've had one each. Aside from the goals, but aside from the quality of the finishing, it has been a fairly even game. They are just converting their chances and we're not. I'm absolutely out of ideas for what to do for the Europa League for tomorrow's episode. As I said yesterday, I'm recording all these back-to-back as well. So by all means, let me know down in the comments what you would do. But I'm going to be operating on total guesswork and trying to figure it out for myself. So by the time you're watching this, the Europa League game has already been played. And I'm probably just miserable. I'm almost certainly just miserable because I don't see how we get anything close to a positive result after the one-sided thumping we've taken here. They're going to grab number 5, aren't they? Oh, my goodness me. They're just absolutely softening us up for the punishment that is to come. I don't know if I want to even show you the Europa League final after this. This has been enough of a humiliation. What on earth am I supposed to do as a result of this? No, I don't want to see your stupid replay again. Oh, I don't want to play anymore. Oh, I might just put a Sabutio video up tomorrow instead. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness me. 6-1 in the FA Cup final. This is humiliation and a half. They've only had 2 clear-cut chances to our 1, but they've scored 6 goals. This might just be the worst performance in an FA Cup final by any team ever. Ugh. How do I regroup? 6-6, anyone? So we've managed. At least we've shown that we can score against them. If we create chances, we score goals because we've had 2 clear-cut chances and scored them both. The only problem is they've shown they don't even need chances to score. They'll just score from ridiculous angles. They're going to grab number 7, aren't they? Are we playing like an injured Dolberg in goal or something? Oh, good. We get to see them celebrating. Just going to press the space bar so I don't have to watch that for too long. Oh, this has been horrible. Oh, that isn't helping. Right. Tomorrow, we go again against Manchester United in another final. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.